Hi friends, welcome to Storybooks and Art. Today our story is Rapunzel. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful she is. Our author today is Chloe Perkins and it's illustrated by Arachna Srivansa. Such a beautiful story. Some of you may know the story of Rapunzel, but this is a little bit of a different take on it. And after we're done reading our story, we're gonna make our own Rapunzel. So stick after the book, we'll make our craft. So are we ready? Let's get started. Rapunzel. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Rapunzel. Rapunzel had long, beautiful hair, look at that, and a lovely voice. She lived by herself in a tall tower on a hilltop. Oh my goodness, the colors in this book, so great. When Rapunzel was a baby, a witch had taken her far away from home, through the forest and into a tower. Rapunzel was never allowed to leave. When the witch needed to visit, she would call out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would throw down her long braid and the witch would climb up to the top of the tower. Check that out. Goodness. Rapunzel was lonely in the tower by herself. Sometimes a mouse or a bird would visit her, but she longed for a real friend. Look at that. There's a little bird visiting her. See what happens next. One day a prince was riding through the woods when he heard a melody coming from the tower window. He thought, oh, there must be a girl up there as lovely as that song. Ooh, that is a fancy horse he's riding. Suddenly, the witch appeared. The prince hid in the bushes. He watched her call for Rapunzel and then climb up her hair. The prince waited for the witch to leave. Then he too called, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel let down her hair, but when she saw the prince in the window, she gasped. "Who are you?" she asked. Oh my goodness. The prince bowed and introduced himself. Then he and Rapunzel began to talk. They talked for hours. Rapunzel told the prince about life in the tower and the prince listened. He was falling in love. Oh my goodness. Just talking and getting to know each other. The prince began to visit Rapunzel every day. She loved when he told her stories about the outside world. He talked about his horses and the beautiful streams he liked to walk along and the little village nearby. Rapunzel wished she could see what was beyond her tower. This is kind of like when we all had to stay in our houses for a long time, isn't it? That's probably how Rapunzel felt. "Come with me to my kingdom," said the prince one day. "The witch will never let me leave," Rapunzel sighed. The prince took her by the hand and promised to help her escape. Uh-oh, friends. Who's that? She doesn't look very happy. Later that day, the witch saw the prince climbing down Rapunzel's hair. "We will leave tomorrow," he called up to her. They're making plans. But the witch hears them. Oh man. The witch was furious. As punishment, she cut Rapunzel's long, beautiful hair. Then with a wave of her wand, she cast Rapunzel from the tower deep into the forest. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. The next day, the prince returned. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," he called. Rapunzel's beautiful hair came tumbling down, but when the prince climbed up the window, the witch was waiting for him. The witch put a curse on the prince that made him unable to see. She took away his sight. Oh my goodness. Blindly, the prince escaped from the tower. He called Rapunzel's name, but she was too far away to hear him. He wandered the forest, searching for his lost love. Oh my goodness. So Rapunzel is in the forest by herself, and the prince is in the forest by himself. This is very scary. What a predicament. What's going to happen? Many days passed. The prince had almost given up hope. Look at that. Oh, what do you guys see? I see music notes. Remember in the beginning when the prince heard her beautiful voice because she was singing? I wonder if something's going to happen. Let's see. Then one day he heard a lovely melody. It was Rapunzel. He was sure of it. Rapunzel, he called out. Rapunzel. Reunited, Rapunzel and the prince embraced. When Rapunzel learned that the witch's curse had made the prince blind, she wept and wept. That means she cried, friends. Look at those big tears coming down. They're dropping right on the prince's face. Oh my goodness, but they're so happy to be together, but she feels sad that he got hurt when he was trying to help her. But as Rapunzel's tears fell onto the prince's face, something magical happened. Her tears broke the witch's curse. The prince could see again. Oh my goodness, look at them. So happy. Rapunzel and the prince returned to his kingdom. There, far from the witch's tower, they lived happily ever after. Look at that, they're playing chess. How cool is that? Still talking to each other and being friends. So amazing. We made it to the end. So let's make our awesome craft, friends. So you'll have a little Ziploc bag that will say Rapunzel in it. And the first thing we want to do is we want to build the tower because it's going to take some time to dry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 craft sticks. So you are going to place them all right in a row like this, 3 in a row, and then take 1 more craft stick and glue it along the back. Let me show you. So it looks like this. Can you see it? 1, 2, 3, and then a diagonal. And I would use your bottle of glue for this. We're definitely gonna need the bottle of glue. Now the next part, we're just gonna need our craft stick, okay? Or our glue stick. You're gonna need your glue stick. And let's look at our bag. We have a brown circle and a white rectangle and a blue triangle. 3 big shapes. If you want to decorate, the triangle is going to be the roof of your tower. So if you want to decorate it, you can get out your crayons and you can make like some fancy designs on the roof, like little shutters. Let me show you what I mean. I'm just gonna make some squiggles. So it kind of looks like shutters on the roof of the tower, just like that. Super easy, right? Then I'm going to use my glue stick and I'm going to glue the white rectangle into the center of our blue triangle, just like this. And that's the window on the tower. Cool, the window on the roof of the tower. And now who was looking out of that tower? It was Rapunzel, right? So we will add our brown circle because our Rapunzel is brown in this version of it. There's Rapunzel's beautiful face. There she is, her brown face. And so get those crayons out again and you can add some eyes and a mouth if you want. I'm just gonna make 2 round eyes with my black crayon. And then I think I'm gonna use my red crayon and make a little smile on Rapunzel. And let's see how she looks. Look at that. She looks so happy. Even though, what is she missing? Her hair. She's missing her hair. So inside your bag, you should have some yarn. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So Miss Suzanne put a little bit of a knot in it so that it doesn't get all tangled up. So you can have your grown-up help you take the knot out of your yarn. And again, I think this is gonna be a good idea for our bottle glue. And you can add some glue at the top of Rapunzel's head and along the side. And then you can stick your yarn right on there for her hair. Let me get mine all kind of straightened up here, love bugs. There we go. Just like that, like so, like that. There we go, there she is, and there's her long braid. Whoops, pulled her hair off, yikes. There's her long braid. Okay, and then all we have to do is add our tower. Hopefully our tower's all dried now. And we add our roof on top of our tower. And then we should have one more piece in our bag, and that is the door. So you can add the door at the bottom of your tower. And there she is. Now, if you want to decorate your tower up, you can use your crayons or you can use markers, and you can make different vines or you can color them in, whatever you want to do. But there is our very wonderful Rapunzel in the tower. I'll show you the book again. I got this at the library, so you can check this out too. Okay, my love bugs? But there we have it. Storybooks and Art for the day. Rapunzel by Chloe Perkins. And there's our craft. Great. Have a good rest of your day, love bugs.